They'll run the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself.
Fucking see you, bud. Nice fucking option. Fellas, what is goody? My name is Woody, and this is The Youngest Jim bringing you another little college football 27 video, fellas. And in this video, I'm going to go over my macros, my defensive macros that I have set up for this game. Because I just dropped the highlight video, but I am absolutely strapping kids on this game, I promise you. Obviously, the game just dropped. A lot of the good kids are the ones that are going to get it early. We're on early release Sunday, so only a couple days into the game. You can see on the top right, I am 15-5, currently ranked 1250. Made my way through recruit, didn't win the natty, lost in the playoffs, but I am, working my way up. I'm 6-1 in the freshman level, so we're working our way up here. But defense in this game is very, very good, much improved from the last couple years we've been playing. So I'm going to go over some of the simple macros that I have set up that I think will help guys have some straps on defense, just clamp a couple kids. So let's just take a look at them. So for anybody who doesn't know, you get to your custom adjustments in this create and share button. Go down to custom adjustments. It was hard for me to find off the rip. I don't have any set up for offense currently. I'm running a lot of just stock stuff on offense, and I'll just hot route it based on what I'm seeing. On defense though, there's a lot of buttons to set your defense up, so I would highly recommend spending some time in here and creating some of these. You can see I'm only running 5 right now, and it seems to be highly effective for the level that I'm currently playing. And I think it will help the majority of users just to have a couple simple defenses set up, things that you kind of know where their weaknesses are and you kind of know how to master them. So I'll just go over them real quick. First, I got a cover 3 aggressive defense. On this one, I got underneath covered shade. I do have guess pass on this one. On almost all my defenses, I have defender aggression set to aggressive. I have balanced gap integrity, balanced strip ball, balanced tackling. On my cover 3 aggressive, I have both my ends running contain. There are a lot of guys in college football that like scrambling with their quarterback, and a lot of guys who like to break contain. So there's a lot of athletic quarterbacks on this game that are full dual threats. So I'm finding myself running a lot of QB contain, definitely more in college football than in Madden. Another note on this section, I'm in love with how defenders are playing in this game. When you have defender aggression set to aggressive, and also when you're running underneath shades, guys are jumping routes left and right. I mean, I'm getting picks left and right. It's pretty sick shit. When people are just making poor reads, guys are attacking the football, and I think it's phenomenal. Same thing with RPOs. Guys running flat routes and bubble routes. We're jumping those, or we're there to make a tackle like immediately. RPOs are not nearly as good as they are in Madden. Gap integrity, I have not played around with aggressive and conservative. I've been very happy with running the ball super, super good on this game, and I have not gotten gashed too many times. I feel like I'm getting a decently well, I'm saying conservative, but this balanced gap integrity I feel like is working really well for not getting gashed on the ground. I've gotten torched a couple times, but it's not something where it's killing me. For my option settings, I run these every single time on every defense, and I would highly recommend doing that because your checks and balances, this set of 4 will take care of almost everything on the RPO and on the option. Option read key aggressive, option pitch key conservative, RPO read key aggressive, RPO pass key aggressive, and you'll have guys just swarming the football on options and on RPOs. This, if somebody's running the read option or running a speed option, this will take care of the pitch guy. And most people want to pitch it. They don't want to run with their quarterback too many times to get their quarterback hit sticked. This is working really well. I just took a pitch, I just stole a pitch, basically pick 6 to the house from about 85 yards down to win a game. So this shit is working really well. On this defensive line for my cover 3, I'm going spread defensive line with outside point of attack. I'm going to funnel things inside. No stunts on this one since I'm running contain. Pinching my linebackers. On this, defense that I've set up, the inside linebackers are switching positions, so I'm almost running like a cross zone. And I think it's kind of confusing people. It seems to be working really well. I'm running a cover 2 shell because we're going to have a rolling safety anyway, so I think it's a good way to disguise that look a little bit. Cornerback depth set to 5. They do not seem to get burnt at 5 yards. That seems to be working really well. Tight cornerback width. Safety depth at 9. I like 5. I just worry if I play a really, really fast receiver, I'm going to get burnt off 5, so I'm running 9 currently. Wide safeties. This, since you're rolling, wide's a little bit much. I might mess around with spread on this. I'm not in love with the wide, so that's something I'm playing with. Default safety midpoint, always aggressive ball hawk, and then I have zone drop, flats, curls, and hooks set to low 0.55, as you can see. Aggressive zone strategy. On most of my plasters, I'm kind of left all those the same to the default settings, and I think if you want to make more plays, you can set these to more aggressive. But I've been pretty happy with the plaster reaction when quarterback scramble. I do have to, when you're running default, you have to kind of use your switch to make a play on the quarterback a lot of the time, but I've been able to do that, so it's been working pretty well. I'm currently rolling to the pass strength. I just like the way that plays, having enough guys. And then for all my defenses currently, I'm not running any man coverage checks, cover 3 checks, cover 4 checks, 6, any of this, and I don't have individual adjustments on my coverages. The checks in the game, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know how they all work, and I haven't invested the time to figure out how they all work. So I'm just running stock defense in all my checks, and most people aren't. Most people aren't good enough to take advantage of the stock defenses that I'm running. The base coverages that I'm running, I don't have any of these individual audibles on them, and I just know where my weaknesses are on each of the defenses that I call, so I play to those with my user. So that's a couple big picture notes, and then also what I got on my cover 3. On my cover 4, I'm running over-the-top coverage shade with no guess play. Defender aggression, always set to aggressive. Gap integrity, I have it on aggressive here. I call this a lot when somebody's running the ball on me a lot, and it seems to do pretty well to shut it down. Running balanced strip, balanced tackle. No QB contained on this one because I'm running a stunt. The option keys I have exactly the same as before. I have a spread D line because I have tighter safeties on this one. So I'm running a spread D line with a Texas 4-man, and then spread my linebackers out. But in doing so, you'll see that my cover 2 shell again, and my safeties, I brought them in. Cornerback depth set to 3, and with the over-the-top shade at 3, cornerbacks seem to play the ball really well. I have not gotten burnt running this on a vert on the outside. Keep my cornerbacks, if I don't want to get beat on verts, I'd suggest running some sort of outside leverage, either outside shade or go wide with your cornerback width, especially if you're going to go at 3 yards. I'm assuming if you press, there are some wide receivers that are just going to be better in their corner. They're just going to win. So on this cover 4, when I'm running over the top shade, I'm keeping them at 3, and it seems to not allow verts. Very tight safeties here, pinch and 5 yards, because I want them to be ready to help in the run. So this cover 4, it has been pretty effective. I will add, on several of the teams I've played with, when you run cover 4, quarters and palms, you're supposed to have 2 flat defenders, and the game's glitched right now where you only get 1. So you have to, it'll blitz an extra linebacker, so sometimes you have to pay attention when you call cover 4 that you're not leaving one side of the field, the flat area, completely wide open. On this one, I have the safety midpoint set to strong, always ball hawk aggressive, and I have default zone drops on this with aggressive zone strategy. Default plaster, once again pass strength, and then I have all the checks set to default. This cover 4 aggressive, it seems to be really well. Okay, these are both cover 2 man sets that are opposite purposes of each other. So my inside is basically inside shading, and my outside is outside shading. With my outside shade one, I have my defensive ends running contain. With my inside shade, I have all of my D-line crashing. So you'll kind of see inside shade with inside route commit. So on my cover 3 and cover 4 base coverages, I didn't have any route commits on those. But on my cover 2 man that I'm running, I have full coverage shade and route commit. And I will say it is good, it's not perfect. There will be times where I'm running this cover 2 man inside shade and my slot corner, outside corner will get beat on an in breaking route, and it's not so bad, or I'm not running it. These cover 2 bans that I have set are phenomenal. They are, when I'm late in the game and I need lockdown stops, I go to these, and they're really, really good. Cover 2 man is once again very, very good on these video games. So I would have these in your back pocket. So on my inside shade commit, I know my weakness. If I'm running inside coverage shade on all my guys and I'm crashing my D-line inside, obviously my weakness is on the outside. So I have spread safeties on this, and I use her as safety. And I watch wherever the pass strength is, I use her that safety, and I watch for outbreaking or corner routes. And that combination of this AI and my user will take away almost all their options. I don't have a guess play on this because I want this to be able to stop the run. Same thing here, aggressive defense with balanced gap strip and tackling, no QB contain. Option keys are all the same as they always are. Like I said, so defensive line, I'm pinching and crashing inside with this defensive line because I do not want to get gashed by zone or duo when I'm running this defense. So no stunts because I want them all to crash inside. I am running press man when I run this inside leverage one. Cover 2 shell again. Cover 2 man specifically on this one. Press the corners. Tight corners. I want them on the inside. I got safety depth set to 9 and wide safeties on this one. And the other thing that in general cover 2 man is weak to is running quarterbacks. So I have on my cover 2 man outside, I have outside contain. So the main thing that this defense is weak to is a running quarterback. So like if I know I'm running my 2 man outside, I have tights. I have my corners wide and I have tight safeties, and I have to use my safety to take away in breaking routes, and then also be able to respond to the quarterback if he's gashing me with runs. Similar thing when I'm running this cover 2 man, I got all my guys crashing and I have my safeties wide. Eventually guys will figure out that they can break contain and get to the outside, so I either have to switch stick to the closest defender or take my safety and pressure his quarterback that might be running to the outside.
Looking to fire. Dances away. Got out of trouble and throws. And it's taken away by the defense.
Let's fucking go, baby. I'm fucking him. So just knowing where your weak points are and being able to respond to it, because every defense has some sort of a weakness. Don't mess with any of the drops on this. Coverage strategy is always such aggressive. I have not felt like, I don't feel like I'm getting like burned with broken coverages or really terrible coverage animations. I currently don't see any reason not to run aggressive zone strategy because I have guys jumping routes left and right, and it's super, super sick to watch. All my standard checks, so I will show you. Let's go to 2 man. I got outside shade with outside route commit, and this has, I've been very happy with it. Like I said, it's not perfect, but it's really good. Same aggressive defender aggression, balanced gap integrity, the rest of that. I do have on my outside set, I have defensive ends running contain, the same option keys, and then I got spread D-line attacking outside. So if they're killing me breaking contain, I got all my defensive line crashing outside, so I know when they figure that out, they'll step up into the pocket and run up the middle of the field, which is more opportunities for us to quarterbacks. I'm already in this set. I have outside corners, spread linebackers, cover 2 shell. Cornerbacks are once again press but outside, wide, and running outside shade. So I have the same safety depth to get the same look, but I got pinch safeties, and I know my user needs to play the middle of the field because I'm weak to in breaking routes and quarterback up the middle. So I'm using my safety looking for posts, drags, and slants. And then once I take that away, if he does step up into the pocket, I'm there quickly to respond to that quarterback scrambling up the middle of the field. a ball hawk always on aggressive, and I have no affected zone drops with this coverage. Last one I got running, which I've been also pretty happy with this, is my show blitz, and I typically run this with cover 4 drop field. So I have, this is a, fake blitz, and I'm dropping most of my guys in the coverage, and I have gotten several picks off of this because guys will panic when you fucking go full show blitz. So I have the show blitz set to both linebackers and secondaries, my only coverage that I have that. Coverage shade over the top because I don't want to get beat on Berts running this. Just standard responding to routes, guess pass, because typically I'm running this in second and long, third and long, or late in the game when I know guys are going to be passing. Just most of the average kids will see you run a show blitz and they'll just fucking audible to a vert or go to something deep, and it's just free cookies. Same defender aggression. My gap integrity have been running aggressive on this one, but that's not super important. Balanced. No QB contain on this one. I'm thinking about maybe going to... I'm going to leave it alone for now. I might run this QB contain because I was... where this is weak, when you're running, I run this with 4, cover 4 drop field. And so if you're not running QB contain, guys can break contain and buy themselves a lot of time to playmaker somebody open, which is something that got me recently. So I'm going to think about this one. But I have not been running it QB contain because I want to be able to respond to the run a little bit on this. And if I'm running QB contain with all the rest of the things that I'm running, they're going to gas me with inside zone really, really badly. Same option keys. Spread D-line. I have a different combination here with spread D-line and inside attack to try to force some pressure on my... This is a full cover 0 shell, but I will recommend, if you run the show blitz and you want guys to bail to get back to verts, both of my safeties, I normally bump them back just a little bit. If they walk up way too close to the line, then you have an opportunity to get burnt if they got speedster on their team. Cornerback depth set to 3. I don't want them pressed because I don't want them getting beat off a silly animation. So running the corners at 3 yards and having them bail with an over-the-top shade seems to work really well, where I'm not giving up verts on the outside. Default width, safeties at 5, default safety width, and then same thing, ball hawk aggressive, and I'm running standard zone drops. Like I said, most of the time I'm running this combination is on cover 4 drop field. With default plaster, and it seems to strap pretty well. So I'll keep the squad updated on what I find with any tweaks that I make to my defense. As you can see, this is an extremely simple defense that I'm running. Almost every single play I'm using one of those 5 sets, and like I said, you just gotta know where your weaknesses are with each of those defenses and support that with your user. And I am absolutely clamping kids. Defense on this game is very good. I'm super happy with the look for work feature and guys actually jumping routes when somebody makes a bad read. Guys committing to that, it's been super phenomenal. Played against the triple option, and they wore us down in the first half. We made some adjustments and we were able to shut that down. So all around, just pretty phenomenal changes so far that they made the defense, in my opinion. So appreciate you guys. Let me know what you're running, and I'll catch you in the next one.